Friday, Slot Car News, sponsored by lebhobbies.com. LEB Hobbies, racing fast, made easy. Visit lebhobbies.com. Hey everybody, welcome to the Too Much Turkey Really Does Make Me Sleepy edition of Slot Car News. How's everybody doing? Hope your Thanksgiving went well, and yeah, hope you had a good time with your families. And today, Black Friday, there's a number of dealers that have specials. I would check those out. There's all kinds of things going on. I'm going to start off with a whole bunch of hobby classic news. There's probably most notably, or well, I don't know. I'm going to start off with this. There's a Tolman that they're coming out with. That's a Senna-driven car. This is 1/32nd scale, of course. You see the photos of the real car here, or photo, and then you see, I guess it's like a resin mock-up, or maybe it's a 3D printed mock-up that you see here. This stuff is coming from Hobby Classic. Again, that's a 1/32nd scale car. Next, also from Hobby Classic, we have a, well, in the U.S. it would be a Renault Alliance. I'm sure, feel free to add in whatever the Euro version of this car was. It was much reviled here in the U.S. Anyway, they have a racing version of the car. Also, they have a little van that is kind of the Renault racing team, I guess you'd say. And that's going to kind of be done at the same time. I believe this is based on an SCX car or van or whatever. And again, this is Hobby Classic stuff. It's pretty interesting stuff that they're coming out with. Also, from Hobby Classic, there is a Dunlop Mercedes van. This looks really nice. This is pretty high-end stuff, but I figured I'd include the news about it here because, frankly, you never know. I mean, there's a lot of room in the market for all price points of things, and this is, I really like the vans that they do. They're pretty interesting stuff, so good job for those guys. Next, we have a couple more new picks of the Avant Slot team racing vans that are coming. What is this, van news? It's great stuff. Again, I'm really happy to see so much different stuff coming out. Different cars, different vans. Yeah, I mocked the Renault, but what are you going to... I mean, someone will buy this stuff. It's cool stuff. It's different, at least. God, thank you. Someone's at least doing some different stuff. And the Avant vans, these are great. I mean, you know, they're going to be expensive, yeah, but I don't know. What are you going to do? If you want it, you'll pick it up. And then maybe you'll see these available on the secondhand market at some point. And I don't know. I'm just happy that we got some new different things coming. And that's only good for the hobby. Also, Avant is showing new photos of the Golf that they're redoing. I believe this is the old Spirit mold again. I'm really happy to see that they've gotten all these Spirit molds because those VWs were just fantastic. The bodies look really, really good. I have one of them here. Actually, I think I have two of them here. And I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think it's great they're redoing these. So there's a Marlboro and Belga liveries that they're doing of these. So that's very cool. We have photos to show from Slotted. This is the second version of the newer DTM Mercedes that they're going to be releasing. The yellow one is going to be released really soon. And this is the second livery of that new mold. That's also going to be released fairly soon, I believe, but don't quote me on that. I'm sure somebody will. So yeah, there you go. A little bit of Slotted news. Okay, now we got a pretty interesting bit of news here from CG Slot Cars. It's their truing system. So this is a modular system. I got notes here. I got a lot of notes, actually. A modular system based on, it's the base module with add-on optional parts that'll be released sometime in the near future. It's a CNC machined aluminum base with 3D printed heavy-duty parts. This looks like really, really high quality, something that, you know, It's probably going to cost a little bit, but it's a really good investment because there is nothing, and I mean nothing, more important than round tires and wheels. Nothing. You can take a fast car, make it faster. You can take a slow car, absolutely will make it faster. So I think it's awesome that they're doing this new truing system. It supports, and this is important, press-on axle wheel sets. So like Carrera stuff, you're going to be able to put a Carrera rear axle with the wheels and tires on it, and the gear still on it, of course, onto the truer and true everything up and then put it back on the car. So it's not just for like the high-end hobbyist brands of slot car products, although it will work for them as well. It will work for 3 32nd axles, which is what Slot use, 1/8-inch axles and 3mm axles. You can pre-order this from Slot Car Corner, and I mean, it's very, very, very important that if you're serious about the hobby, you really need to get a tire truer at some point, which you can true plastic wheels on as well, which is a massive help for the kind of Homeset brand cars, which are, you know, the press-on wheels. The press-on wheels, they can only get those so accurate. The press fit is usually not great. I mean, it can be okay, but when you get a tire truer, you can also put those wheels on there, true those up with a straight file or maybe with a really rough sandpaper, and it's going to make everything faster regardless. So you need to pick one of those up, or at least pre-order it. Okay, folks, I'm going to wrap up the news after the racing and show news. There you go, right after this. Okay, folks, so I will do a live stream on Sunday, I think. Yes, should be able to do a live stream on Sunday. We can talk about whatever you all want to talk about, and probably get some more laps with the Carrera car. Definitely some more with the BRM. I'm going to be doing Harry's modification to the front axle to get the axle. No play on the front axle here, unfortunately. So we need that. We need to get the axle. It's definitely off the track. And since there's no axle adjustment, or since I think you need to, there's parts that you need to clear in there. Anyway, also, I believe I have a package coming in on Monday. But we'll talk more about that when it comes in on Monday. If it's what I think it is, it's going to be big news, guys. Thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. See you all Sunday. Thanks for the likes, the shares. Really hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. And see you all again real soon.